Yeah, sure. My name's Bob Potter. I head up the technology development for the Concord site. At the Concord site of Cobham Satcom, we produce larger VSAT antennas for maritime use, as well as all of the larger antennas for land use, so comms on the pause, comms on the move, covering all frequency bands and all use cases for both communications, as well as EO and ISR. We're just getting over the supply chain issues because of COVID. But I think the dealing with the inflation of the parts that as a result of COVID is probably one of the biggest challenges that we have. And controlling our BOM costs. Our BOM cost has gone up quite considerably, I think, because of the inflation. And so getting that back to pre-COVID levels is really what we're aiming for. Yes, I mean the challenge is essentially people, right? The skill sets for the satellite industry, unfortunately, we do need people who understand radio frequency communications. They understand what happens in the frequency domain. And the majority of people who created the satellite industry as we know it today are beginning to retire out and taking those skills out of the industry. And the pool generally isn't big enough at the moment to refresh that skill shortage that we're experiencing. So the lack of RF engineers is first to get more kids interested in STEM at school. And then the challenge is that they get so enamored with STEM that they go off to the sexy side of it, if you like, which is at the moment is machine learning and AI, and keep them on the more, let's say, the hardware side of radio communications. I think some of the things that we've heard today from the likes of SDU and their outreach program to schools is a big help, and I think there needs to be more of it globally. So we get. It's nice that we've got more kids getting into STEM, especially getting girls into STEM. As the father of two daughters, it's great that they're interested in STEM, and so but generally just getting the pool bigger in STEM so that we can then feed into the radio communication side of things at college. Well, the nirvana of any antenna is to have something that's as flexible and in terms of fast beam switching as today as a AESA or a flat panel is the terminology we use. So that has the ability to electronically move and steer a beam. Couple that with the big advantages of a reflector type antenna, which is high gain, high efficiency. So if we can somehow you get the plus points of both those technologies and get them into a single antenna, then that would be probably the big technology breakthrough.